Behind the bright tapestry of American life lies a darker reality. It hides in the shadows, a chilling collection of unsolved crimes. Each unsolved case, a puzzle box of heartbreak and mystery. These cases are not just statistics. They are open wounds on the soul of our nation. They are stark reminders of the fragility of life and the enduring quest for justice. These unsolved crimes leave behind a trail of devastation. Families shattered, robbed of closure, communities gripped by fear, haunted by unanswered questions. The victims forever frozen in time, their stories left untold. Their voices silenced, cry out for justice. We, the public, have a responsibility to listen. We must become the voice for the voiceless. Our memories, our voices, our actions can be the key. We can shed light on these dark corners. We can be the force that brings closure to grieving families. We can help ensure that these acts of evil do not go unpunished. The pursuit of justice is a shared responsibility. It demands our attention, our empathy, our unwavering commitment to uncovering the truth. Let us delve into the heart of 3 unsolved cases, exploring the profound impact on the victims, their families, and the communities forever changed by these tragedies. February 9th, 2004. A crisp winter night in Haverhill, New Hampshire. Maura Murray, a promising 21-year-old nursing student, vanishes without a trace. Her car, a tan Toyota Corolla, found abandoned on a desolate stretch of Route 112. The engine still running, the headlights still on, as if frozen in time. Inside the car, puzzling clues. A spilled bottle of wine, a box of wine, a printed email exchange about a hotel reservation. But no Maura. The mystery deepens. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, months into years. Still, no sign of Maura. Theories abound. Did she stage her own disappearance? Was she running from something or someone? Did she become the victim of a random act of violence? The questions linger, unanswered, like whispers in the wind. The case, fueled by online speculation and media attention, captures the nation's attention. Was it a tragic accident, a desperate escape, or something far more sinister? The mystery of Maura Murray continues to haunt us. For Maura's family, the pain is unbearable. Each passing day, a cruel reminder of their loss. They cling to hope, fueled by fragments of information, whispers of possibilities. They tirelessly retrace Maura's steps, desperate for answers. They organize searches, distribute flyers, and plead for information. They endure the relentless scrutiny of the media, the armchair detectives, the online forums rife with speculation. Their grief, a raw and ever-present ache, amplified by the public's insatiable curiosity. The Murray family's story is a testament to the enduring power of love and the relentless pursuit of truth. They refuse to let Maura be forgotten. They fight tirelessly to keep her case alive, hoping that one day they will finally know what happened to their beloved daughter. Their unwavering commitment to finding Maura serves as a beacon of hope for other families enduring the agonizing uncertainty of an unsolved case. They remind us that behind every missing person poster, every news headline, there is a family grappling with unimaginable loss. Australia, 1966. The carefree days of summer. 3 young siblings, Jane, Arna, and Grant Beaumont, disappear from an Adelaide beach. They were last seen playing near the Glenelg jetty, their youthful laughter echoing along the shoreline. Then, silence. The children vanish, leaving behind only their towels and a beach bag on the sand. The nation holds its breath. A frantic search ensues. Police, volunteers, and the Australian military scour the coastline. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and still, no trace of the Beaumont children. The case sends shockwaves through Australia, shattering the nation's sense of safety and innocence. The disappearance of the Beaumont children remains one of Australia's most baffling, unsolved mysteries. The case, etched in the nation's collective memory, serves as a chilling reminder of the vulnerability of children and the randomness of fate. Section 5. A nation holds its breath. The Beaumont case and Australia's collective trauma. The Beaumont case gripped Australia with an icy fear. It challenged the nation's perception of itself as a safe haven. The thought of 3 young children vanishing without a trace in broad daylight was unfathomable. The case sparked a national obsession. Theories abounded, ranging from abduction by a stranger to a tragic accident. Every lead was meticulously pursued, every whisper of information thoroughly investigated. The case dominated headlines, fueled public speculation, and cast a long shadow over the nation. The Beaumont case had a profound impact on Australian society. Parents became more protective, children's freedoms were curtailed. The carefree innocence of childhood seemed forever altered. The case led to changes in law enforcement procedures, parental supervision, and public awareness campaigns about child safety. Despite the passage of time, the Beaumont children remain frozen in time, their disappearance an open wound in the heart of Australia. The case continues to haunt the nation, a stark reminder of the enduring power of unanswered questions and the importance of vigilance in protecting the most vulnerable among us. Section 6, Case 3, Echoes in the Canyon, The Murders at Keddie Resort. April 11, 1981, Keddie, California. A sleepy resort town nestled in the Sierra Nevada mountains. The tranquility of this mountain community is shattered by a horrifying discovery. Inside Cabin 28, a scene of unimaginable brutality. 3 bodies are found: 36-year-old Glenna Sharp, her 15-year-old son John, and his 17-year-old friend Dana Wingate. All 3 victims were bound, tortured, and murdered. Adding to the horror, 12-year-old Tina Sharp, Glenna's daughter, is missing from the scene. The investigation reveals a chaotic and gruesome crime scene. The murder weapons, a hammer and 2 knives, are found at the scene. Despite the efforts of law enforcement, the case quickly goes cold. 3 years later, Tina Sharp's skull is found in a remote area, adding another layer of tragedy to an already horrific crime. The Keddie murders sent shockwaves through the small town and beyond. The brutality of the crime, the young ages of the victims, and the mystery surrounding Tina's disappearance gripped the nation. The once peaceful community was now shrouded in fear and suspicion. Rumors and speculation ran rampant. Who could commit such a heinous act? Was it a random act of violence, or were the victims targeted? The lack of answers only fueled the fear and uncertainty that permeated the town. The Keddie murders became a dark stain on the town's history, a chilling reminder of the evil that can lurk in the shadows. The case, plagued by a lack of physical evidence and credible witnesses, grew cold. Years turned into decades, and still, the families of the victims waited for answers. The Keddie murders serve as a stark reminder of the devastating impact of unsolved crimes on families and communities. The case continues to fascinate and horrify, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and online forums dedicated to unraveling the mystery. The search for justice continues, fueled by the hope that one day the truth will be revealed and the victims will finally find peace. These cases, though separated by time and location, are united by a common thread: the enduring pursuit of justice. They remind us that behind every unsolved case, there are victims who deserve justice, families who deserve closure, and communities who deserve peace. Unsolved crimes leave an indelible mark on society. They erode our sense of security, fuel our fears, and test our faith in the justice system. They remind us that evil exists in our world, and that sometimes the perpetrators of these heinous acts evade capture. However, we must not succumb to despair. We must not allow these cases to fade into obscurity. We must remain vigilant, engaged, and committed to seeking justice for those who have been silenced. The reasons why some cases remain unsolved are complex and multifaceted. Sometimes crucial evidence is lost or contaminated. Witnesses may be reluctant to come forward, fearing retaliation or distrusting law enforcement. In other cases, the perpetrators may have vanished, leaving no trace of their whereabouts. The passage of time can also hinder investigations. Memories fade, witnesses relocate or pass away, and physical evidence deteriorates. Despite the advancements in forensic technology, some cases remain stubbornly resistant to resolution. The lack of closure in these cases can be agonizing for families and frustrating for investigators. However, even in the face of adversity, we must not give up hope. Advances in DNA technology, forensic science, and investigative techniques continue to provide new leads in cold cases. The power of public engagement in solving cold cases cannot be overstated. We, as a society, have a moral imperative to be vigilant, to report suspicious activity, and to come forward with any information that could aid in investigations. Even the smallest detail, seemingly insignificant on its own, could be the missing piece of the puzzle that unlocks the truth. Our collective memories, observations, and willingness to speak up can make a difference. By working together, we can help bring closure to these cases and ensure that justice is served. Remember, silence is not an option. Let us be the voice for the voiceless, the light in the darkness, and the force that brings closure to these haunting mysteries. Let us honor the memory of the victims by never giving up on the search for justice.